everyone, and welcome back to my monthly horror roundup, where I list off every horror movie coming out in December, quickly tell you what they're about, and where you can watch them. First, on December 1st, A Wounded Fawn comes to Shudder. This stars Josh Rubin, the director of Scare Me and Werewolves Within, and the star of countless college humor sketches.
Car, that's a cat, or what this is.
That's your hair.
I don't know. Just like, oh hey, Peter!
Shut the f*** up!
A Wounded Fawn follows a local museum curator who is dipping her toes back into the dating pool, only to be targeted by a charming serial killer. Also on December 1st, Troll comes to Netflix. Troll's story is, deep in the Dovre Mountain, something gigantic wakes up after 1,000 years in captivity and begins destroying everything in its path as it approaches Oslo. On December 6th, The Influencer comes to VOD. The Influencer is about a cheerleader who is imprisoned and made to jump through social media challenges for a seemingly motivated kidnapper. But does he want more than he is telling her? 3 days later, on December 9th, Christmas Bloody Christmas comes to Shudder. This is from Joe Bagos, director of VFW, and Christmas Bloody Christmas is set on Christmas Eve, where a robotic Santa Claus at a nearby toy store goes haywire and begins a rampant killing spree through the neon-drenched snowscape against a backdrop of drugs, sex, metal, and violence. Also on December 9th, #Float comes to VOD, when a vlogger and her crew embark on their annual river float. To commemorate the untimely loss of their friend, they are plunged into a life and death battle with a mysterious local, a sinister paranormal force, and their own fears. A third movie comes out on December 9th as well, and that is The Mean One, which will be released in select theaters. Much like Blood and Honey, the upcoming Winnie the Pooh slasher flick, The Mean One is a horror twist on a beloved children's character, the Grinch. The Mean One is set in a sleepy mountain town, where Cindy has her parents murdered and her Christmas stolen by a bloodthirsty green figure in a red Santa suit. But when the ravenous, Christmas-hating creature begins to terrorize the town and threatens to ruin the holiday, she finds a new purpose: trapping and killing the monster. The Mean One stars David Thornton Howard as the Grinch, who you may know from his role as Art the Clown in Terrifier 1 and 2. Honestly, I thought this movie looked pretty silly, but that fact alone may just be enough to get me to watch it. I loved Howard's work in Terrifier, and I'm pretty excited to see how he brings the evil Grinch to life. A week later, on December 16th, The Apology comes to Shudder. This stars Anna Gunn, who is best known as Skylar White from Breaking Bad, and the Apology story is, 20 years after the disappearance of her daughter, recovering alcoholic Darlene is preparing to host her family's Christmas celebration again with the help of her friend and neighbor Gretchen. However, late that Christmas Eve, Darlene's estranged ex-brother-in-law Jack arrives unannounced, bearing nostalgic gifts and a heavy secret. Also on December 16th, The Lullaby comes to VOD. This is from John Leonetti, who you may know as the man who directed Annabelle, Wish Upon, and Wolves at the Door, a movie I talked about in another video due to its shockingly low 0% score on Rotten Tomatoes. The Lullaby is about a new mother who discovers a lullaby in an ancient book and soon regards the song as a blessing, but her world transforms into a nightmare when the lullaby brings forth the ancient demon Lilith. On December 22nd, Scare Package 2 Chad's Revenge comes to Shudder. This is a sequel to the very fun horror anthology Scare Package, and takes place at horror guru Rad Chad Buckley's funeral, which suddenly turns into an elaborate series of death traps centered around Chad's favorite films, forcing the guests to band together and use the rules of horror to survive the bloody game. And the last horror movie of the month, on December 29th, Burial comes to Shudder. Burial stars Harry Potter's Tom Felton, and its story is, in the last days of World War II, a band of Allied soldiers trafficking Hitler's remains out of Germany are ambushed by Nazi werewolf fighters. Of all the movies I just listed, my pick for my most anticipated movie of the month is Troll. Troll Hunter is one of my favorite horror movies. It was such a breath of fresh air in the found footage genre, and I just love trolls in general. They are a super underutilized movie monster. The early stills I've seen and the trailer for Troll look pretty promising. I'm very hopeful Troll will be as good as it looks. Anyway, those are the new horror movies coming out in December. In the comments below, please let me know what your most anticipated movie of the month is. As well, also please leave a comment letting me know if I forgot any horror releases. Again, I try to be as comprehensive as possible, but without fail, every month, 1 or 2 movies slip through the cracks. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, Horror Flicks with Nick. Twice a week, I post horror reviews, commentaries, and short recommendations for horror movies you should watch on Netflix and other streaming services. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all back in January, which is famous for being the worst month of horror all year.